using the ultimate sandbag for your pulling pattern, you're going to want to blend it with a hinge, and ideally with a single leg hinge, because that's going to give you more carryover to the real world. When you're using your dumbbells or kettlebells or whatever you traditionally row, maybe a cable, again, you're going to have way more on the weight stack than you will here. But what this is going to challenge you to do is to be able to lock in that linkage between your arm that's pulling whatever you're pulling and your leg that you're standing on via your core. Like that famous Mike Boyle quote, "Can't fire a cannon from a canoe." This is how you train your canoe to be more like a battleship, and your nervous system needs to be trained to be good at that, or you and all your dumbbell rows, when you have to actually pull something in the real world that's moving on you and doesn't have a perfect handle, you're going to struggle with that. So if you're the person that feels like you do good stuff in the weight room and you go in your yard and you get hurt or sore, or you play sports and you get hurt and sore, you probably have energy leakage because you haven't learned how to link your arm that's holding whatever you're pushing and pulling, your legs that you're standing on, and the core between the two. This does an awesome job for that. So here's how it goes. I'm going to hold it by the clean handles again, and now I'll be setting up like I'm doing a deadlift. And again, I'll turn to the side so you can see it better. So I'm crushing and tearing, and again, I can just hinge over and row it. But that's a double leg stance. It's not bad, it's not terrible, it's good, I'll do it. But it's better if it's single leg. So I'm going to stand on my left leg. My right leg will be in that sprinter stance that we talked about, where I'm on my toes, but active toes, meaning I'm pushing my toes into the ground. I'm not got my foot flipped over like that. Active toes, crush and tear. My left foot that I'm standing on is right there between my hands, and I just drive that left foot into the ground to hinge, and I push that left foot in the ground to row. Just like that. If I want to get cute, I can blend patterns of movement in all three planes. So now I can take that lateral step like we did before with the good morning, and I can hinge from here. Because sometimes you're going to have to. The real world isn't always nice and convenient. Cross that leg over just like you did with the good morning. Hinge over. Ah, see? Caught me. Get solid, hinge over. And now I'm rowing. So it's a 60-pound bag. A double hand 60-pound row is easy. It's not easy like that. It's challenging me to connect my leg that I stand on to my hand that I'm holding, whatever I'm holding my resistance with, through my core. That's functional strength. You will feel the difference. Enjoy your training.